I'm Avery Faithful. Today on Nerd Sports, we're going to talk about shin kicking competition.
Shin kicking.
That I told you when we were at that dinner that you're going to feel a little bit of pain on that. You feel the pain of shin kicking, right?
Shin kicking. All right,
that would hurt. But I was like, that's a competition I would not want to do. I played soccer when I was in high school. And
well, yeah, I played soccer when I was a kid living in Hawaii, and do you get those scrums, and 6, 7, and 8-year-old kids, they don't give a crap about anything except kicking, and they did kick the ball. Doesn't matter what direction it goes. Kicking another kid, oh, you betcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we all had shin guards, right?
Yeah, it didn't help one iota.
And you could always tell who the kids who were going to be NFL kickers were going to be.
Yeah.
I had your very quintessential 80s youth soccer team names.
Really?
Yeah, my first team, we were the ETs.
Oh.
And then my second year of soccer, we were the Jedis.
Oh, really?
We had these really awesome banners, right? My dad took a couple of 2x4s.
Keep it going.
And staple a bed sheet to it and spread it out. And we had a lanyard that you could hang it from a tree or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And basically spray painted the dog snot out of these things. And I cannot hear myself now.
You can't?
No.
You're coming in perfectly fine.
Okay, well, fine. I'll just go with it.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's a little bit, that's better. Oh, that's a lot better.
Told you.
I can hear clearly now. It's almost like you're in the next room.
Almost. Let me, and I gotta, there we go, hold on. There, no. Man, I am so glad when we actually end up,
with semi-professional equipment?
Just that one thing.
Right. All right, so before I delve too much further into memory lane here, we're shooting outside, and we actually have an audience this time.
Say hi, everybody.
Say hi, everybody. Hello, okay. Hey, boys, we're recording. Say hi. And they don't care because why? They're playing in the pool.
Yeah.
Just don't pee in the pool. You know the chemical turns blue.
No, it doesn't.
Shh. Anyways, I get married tomorrow.
Yeah, that's the reason why we're poolside.
I get married tomorrow, and where is my bride to be? She disappeared on me.
No, she didn't disappear. She basically threw into the shadows since. Oh, she had to take Tracy.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways.
Okay, so programming note. Yeah, so programming note. I am going to make a very concerted effort this evening, at the request of my future mother-in-law, to make this a very PG-rated.
Just say your mother-in-law. You know you're getting married anymore. It's not future.
Mama.
Mother-in-law.
Come here, please. Just for a second. I want to introduce you to the Angry Faithful here.
It's gonna be like one episode of.
Yeah. So I mean, you're just gonna be in and out. So just right here in between us. Okay. So you can come. Yeah. There you go. Okay. So she's the woman that's responsible for me trying to keep it PG tonight.
Yeah.
Because she texted me the other day. She goes, I need a link to listen to your show because I want to hear what my son, talks about, what he's passionate about. So I sent her a link to the YouTube page and told her just pay attention to the sports shows, and I gave her a warning. I prefaced it. I said, there is language. Because, I mean, we've met, right?
Yeah.
Come on. So, my dad's been on the show, 20-year Navy guy. I joined the Army. Infantryman. I mean, it's kind of like part of my DNA, but I'm going to make the effort. She's like, can I make a request? Just one episode without language in it. And I'm like, I did use the word, the concerted effort. I did use that term, concerted effort. So I want everybody to understand that she is the one that is responsible. So if your ear holes don't bleed before the end of the night, thank her. Okay? So, say good night, Mama.
Good night, Mama.
Okay. Okay.
What's really sad is she goes to the episodes, like the first couple of episodes, they're actually really tame.
They are.
Then I got
They
worse.
are. Yeah, they
Then I
got
got worse.
much worse. Oh my God! Yes, they got so much worse.
They got like horribly worse.
Absolutely.
I should have asked her. It's like, how far did you get in the episode? I didn't get that far. Oh, it got worse.
Yeah, I mean, he's asking me at dinner, at the rehearsal dinner tonight, and he's like, "How far did she get?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I didn't ask." Babe, you want to be on camera for a second? You're totally fine. I mean, that you're
She's
standing
on
in front
camera
of,
now.
You're already on camera.
Yeah.
You just stepped in front of the camera. So come on over here. Show everybody how
Oh,
wicked
this is
smart
awesome.
you are. I mean, look at it. She's even got the shirt to go around. Go around the post and. All right, so this lady is letting me marry her tomorrow, and I am like, yeah, I have spent the entire day stressing out because I don't want her stressing out, and then I think it's kind of sort of had a counterproductive side effect. Like, she's stressing out because I'm stressing out, and I'm just like, and I want to say a bad word so bad right now, but I'm not going to because I told her that I wouldn't.
Humping peanuts.
Nuck and futz. Can I say that? Okay, nuck and futz.
There we go.
Nuck and futz.
There's workaround.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
There we go.
Yeah! Oh, I can totally make this work tonight.
Don't sell your show too short right now.
I love you.
I still like. No.
Okay, if you don't want to be on camera now, you can go. Okay, so yeah,
What's in sports news?
sports. Yeah. So we All-Star game final ballots are up now. I would give. I'm curious as to who's pitching right now in Boston because the Rays are winning. Oh, take Tyler Danish. Yeah, okay. He's not as trash. I mean, he's like a smoldering dumpster, whereas Ryan Brazier is a blazing dumpster fire.
Okay.
Okay, and I say that because we are here in Wichita Falls, our hometown, our original base of operations, and home to Ryan Brazier. So, Ryan, if you kind of tiptoe and trip and fall and land face first in our podcast by accident somehow, yeah, bro, you got to get it together, man. Like, seriously. And by all means, I implore that you at me. I mean, just kind of putting that out there.
Don't go off fangirl like you usually do.
No, I'm not going to go fangirl. Like, no. I mean, the last time I fangirled was what, Matt Best?
Yeah. No, you did it a couple of times at the con.
Did I? I
Kinda.
don't think so.
Just a smidgen.
No.
Just a smidgen with the Ranger.
No, because I didn't watch Power Rangers, like, ever. Well, no, that's not true. I did, like, 5 minutes at a time, a couple of weeks removed from each other. And the longest exposure that I had to the Power Rangers was when I took my brother to see the first Power Rangers movie before I shipped out for basic in '95. And yes, it was because I was being nice to him, but secretly, it was all about Amy Jo Johnson, bro.
Yes. you know what's really sad. You know what my first movie out of basic was?
Oh no, what?
Waterboy.
Really?
Yes.
You want to know the tragic story of my first movie after basic?
What?
It was in airborne school, and we was like, okay, it's the middle of the week, and we're like, let's go see a movie, because the theater, you walk out for the school grounds, and you go around the parade field where the jump towers are, and then you got the PX over there, right? You got clothing and sale, and then they got a theater, right? The Post Theater. We were late for the movie, and we're like, what's showing? And they were like, oh, I don't know. In hindsight, this dude was setting us up for the biggest degree of failure, right? We walk in, and there's a leg putting on pantyhose on the screen, and we're like, I don't like those toes. Those toes look suspect to me, right? And then we see it. John Leguizamo,
I connected the
Patrick
dots with
Swayze.
it,
Tu Long Fu,
Fu.
a drag queen movie with Patrick Swayze. I'm like, really?
It was actually pretty good. I only watched it once,
We didn't stay.
but
We really did stay. We tried because we
okay.
were like, we paid money for these tickets. We tried. We stayed. I made it maybe about 30, 45 minutes into this movie, and I'm like, I can't. I just can't do it.
dude,
I just can't do it.
I don't know if this is real or not. I didn't check up. It was just one of those existential posts that just popped up,
Okay.
and it was part 2 to Brokeback Mountain.
No.
Yeah,
No.
I don't see why it would need a part 2.
Because we need to learn how to quit these types of stories.
Yeah.
I'm just putting that out there.
Another funny thing. This is another funny thing. They have this cartoon on Netflix that's coming out in September called the Q-Force.
They canceled it already.
They canceled it already.
Yeah, they canceled it already.
Because
And the alphabet
homosexual-
crowd went wild, but
Because-
not in the way you would think.
Because the
more like-
heterosexual people and the homosexual people agreed that it was just a crap show.
I mean, we've already tried that. We tried that back in the 90s and 2000s. Remember the ambiguously gay duo on Saturday Night Live?
That was funny.
Yeah, it was. Because that was the point.
Yeah.
This they were trying to legitimize.
No, they were trying to be funny at the same time. And
No, I'm talking about the Q-Force thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about too. They were trying to be funny.
I
but
think if
they just
Netflix is
used
going to
all of the tropes for homosexual.
if they're gonna commit to an animated series, just give us a decent season 4 of Love, Death, Robots.
They're coming up with another Castlevania.
Okay. All right.
I
So
like Castlevania.
yeah, dude, it was just hard for me to get into. I don't know. I just Anyways.
It had that slowness, but they had a lot of good action to it too.
Yeah, so let me see here.
Instead of
There was a
virus
baseball news story that I saw earlier. Oh, so you know how like you get these memes like Good Guy Greg, stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Well, apparently Max Scherzer is one of these good guys.
Okay.
Okay, so he had a rehab start in AAA.
Uh-huh.
Now, when you get to AAA, majority of the rosters that you see in AAA are major leaguers that are doing rehab stints, right? So Max Scherzer is doing one of his last rehab starts, and
Rehab, and you're talking rehab
is
like
from an injury.
from an injury.
Yeah,
not
from an injury.
from-
No. You don't go play baseball trying to rehab from the nose candy. You don't do that.
I don't know. They did it in the 80s.
That was called playing every day. But he apparently catered dinner for the guys in the clubhouse.
Oh.
And we're not talking like, oh, hey, he just had McDonald's brought in. Steak, lobster, right?
Yeah.
Not a complete wet bar. And we're losing half our audience. God, we suck. And we keep losing audience members. This is not
It's all right, we're
indicative.
boring.
Oh, they're going to go practice for tomorrow.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So, should we give them a pass on that?
Sure.
Do I still have to? I still have to keep the PG.
Yes.
Okay.
She said the entire episode.
And then my parents are about to leave because. But don't leave yet because
We're keeping it
I
PG,
need to
right?
figure out. Yeah, we need to keep it PG because there's kids in the pool. And no, I'm not talking about the type that we flush. Your Democrats, your UPS workers.
I was just talking about your dad saying he's going to need to practice with the lightsaber.
No, he's going to fix that lightsaber.
Oh, he's going to fix
Right.
the lightsaber.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
Ah,
Okay, so he dismantled it because he likes to know how things work. Okay.
there we
So
go.
JB Weld. All right, so
Fixes everything, but...
back to the Max Scherzer thing,
Okay.
right? When these guys are coming in, there is a brand new pair of shoes in everybody's locker and a brand new pair of the third generation AirPod Pros.
Nice.
right? I mean, he dropped probably close to, oh, God, probably about 30, 40 grand.
How many people?
Now, bear in mind.
How many
now,
players are on the team?
I think in the minors, I think it's like a 25 to 32-man roster. Give or take how many, however many major leaguers are down at that level at that particular time doing rehab
Probably
starts.
about 80,000.
Yeah, so point is that he dropped a lot of money, right? And
Yeah.
whether or not you like Max Scherzer as a human being or as a player, the guy was, he did it right. So, and I'm painstakingly aware that we are up against a time frame here, so I'm going to move on real fast.
Yeah.
So, NFL news, really.
My daughter still needs to blow up stuff.
We're going to move on from that. Oh, that sounded really bad. I feel horrible. PG. Got to keep it PG.
Blow up stuff. She has to use the fireworks.
Oh, blow up things. You know what? My bad.
No. Just go with the football news.
Bad host. Bad host.
Turn your head to the laptop so you can do your football news.
There is no football news. It's football.
What's happening with that one case with the
Deshaun Jackson?
Yeah.
Or not, Deshaun Watson. The NFL wants to indefinitely suspend him, and the Browns are like freaking out because now they don't have a quarterback. They don't have a quarterback. Well, they have a quarterback. I've never been a big Baker Mayfield fan.
But he's actually pretty decent.
He's a decent quarterback, true. But he went to OU.
Okay, that's the reason why.
Okay.
I can see that hate.
Right. So.
Anybody that supports OU has a little bit of.
Inside joke. The only reason why I'm bringing that up right now is because my soon-to-be father-in-law is upstairs and out of earshot because he is an OU fan. Yeah. Anyways. And we try not to hold that against him, just like you, sissy.
You can always.
All right, so hockey. We're going to move on to something exciting. Hockey.
Okay.
The Colorado Avalanche won their third Stanley Cup in franchise history and the second one in 20 years. They beat the Tampa Bay Lightning, and that makes me so happy on the inside. Like I want to do a little happy dance.
Hey, you can do a happy dance. We're on film. Hey, didn't U.S. beat the women's U.S. team beat England?
I don't know. I don't watch.
Check it up real quick. I didn't check it. Most of the time I come up with stuff on sports stuff is because someone else puts it on their page on Facebook or Instagram or something like that. Because they did this whole thing to where one of the female players from the U.S. after it was right before July 4th, she did the whole pinky up with the teacup.
Right. Semi-basketball news.
Okay.
The WNBA star that said she hated America and everything it stood for still is in prison in Russia.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
So on the 5th of July.
Her court's this week, isn't it?
It's a kangaroo court, dude. She's going to get tossed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, hardcore. She's going to have to fight the Demigorgon. Demigorgon. She's going to. They're going to send her to Siberia. She's going to have to mine uranium. It's a whole thing.
No, they make crappy vodka now up there. They got rid of all the
rocks
because they pounded them mile an hour.
They do. Maybe they're going to make her a handmaiden and send her to the colony.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Probably. Okay. So NASCAR news. There's an interesting article on the front page. Ty Gibbs. He's a loudmouth, overachieving.
Who does he race for?
He races for his grandfather, Joe Gibbs.
Oh.
Okay. Currently races in the Xfinity Series.
Okay.
Okay. Kid's got a load of talent, but he's also got a mouth. And it's a mouth that writes checks that his body cannot, and his granddad will not be able to cash for very long.
So he's one of those type of people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. And so it was brought to my attention that Megan Rapinoe got the Medal of Freedom this week.
Okay, who's that?
She's the anti-American soccer player that plays for the U.S. women's team. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's all we're going to say about that. No, yeah, that's all we're going to say about that. Trying to keep it PG, because if you get me going off on these tangents, I will not be held responsible for my actions.
This might actually be a really short episode because of that.
It might be, yeah. But Ty Gibbs, there's rumors that he's going to get promoted to the Cup Series. This kid's 18.
Okay.
Okay? 19. Sorry, he's 19. I don't think he's mature enough. He runs over everybody that he races against. He does not race anybody clean. Not even his own teammates. Right? Not even people that run the same car from the same manufacturers. None of that. I mean, he is out for him.
Okay.
He is one of these silver spoon lodged firmly in the backside type kids. And he's also one of these individuals that probably could have benefited from getting a
punch to the face.
Maybe not so much a punch to the face. That comes from people outside the family, but I'm talking about people who raised him. I don't want to say a belt, because I think a belt is too forgiving.
No. The worst case scenario, what you need to do is have them go out and pick a switch.
No, I'm talking maybe like a cricket bat.
Yeah, that's
I mean, this kid needed a cricket bat to the rear end, dude. I mean, he... Okay, so the problem is that he thinks he's all that.
What's his?
There's a fine line between being
point
confident
spread
and
right
cocky.
What is he at?
Let's just put it this way: he doesn't have a whole lot of friends in the garage.
Okay, but what's he on the ladder?
Let's see. Well, he's already got 3 wins this year, so he's qualified for the playoffs.
Okay.
So he's not necessarily a heavy favorite, but odds makers are also keeping his odds pretty low because they know he's a marked man.
Okay.
Don't expect him to get past the second round of the playoffs.
What you're saying is basically he made it to.
He's gonna get put in the
finals,
wall.
But he's still.
No.
Still on the bottom rung.
No, he's not in the finals. No, because just like in the NASCAR playoffs that I explained 2 weeks ago, you've got the round of 16, then the round of 12, then the round of 8, and then the final championship 4, right? So Xfinity does the same thing. So don't expect him to get past the round of 12. He will get put into the wall, or he'll get spun.
Okay.
So, let's see. This week, I believe they are going because Chase Elliott won the race last week was it? Tyler Reddick won last week?
Which one's that?
Road America? Yeah, okay, well, I guess Tyler Reddick finally broke into the win column. Hey, good, great. He drives the number 8 Cheddar's car for Richard Childress. I'm okay with that win.
I just want to know what my boys are doing.
Now, the Quaker State 400 is going to be at Atlanta Motor Speedway. That is a mile-and-a-half super speedway, basically. They repaved Atlanta Motor Speedway. They changed the banking in the turns. I believe it's now, 26 degrees in the turns.
Okay.
So when you go into those turns, you can go wide open, and your car's going to stick. And it's narrower. So it basically forces pack racing. And it becomes a race of attrition over 400 miles.
See, the only ones I really care about is the Bass Pro Shop and Black Rifle.
Okay, so Bass Pro Shop. All right, so there's a couple guys that run the Bass Pro stuff. You've got Martin Truex Jr., he runs the number 19 car. He's also co-sponsored by Black Rifle Coffee.
Yeah, that's
in the Cup Series. And then you've got the number 43 car of Eric Jones, who is solely sponsored by Black Rifle Coffee. And then in the Xfinity Series, you've got Noah Gragson, who drives the number 9 Bass Pro Chevy Camaro for JR Motorsports, and he's also co-sponsored by Black Rifle Coffee. So if you're going solely off of that, you've got 4 different drivers, 2 different manufacturers, or 3 different drivers, 2 different manufacturers. Is it 4 drivers?
You just said
Oh,
three
that's
cars.
right. That's right. 3, because Austin Dillon drives the number 3 car for Richard Childress. He's Bass Pro Shop Black Rifle Coffee as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so now if I can get my kid out of the pool here, Colin, get a towel, dude. You're up.
You know they sell Black Rifle, but I've actually seen a lot of stores going up to South Dakota that sells Black Rifle coffee.
Yes, I'm happy about the fact that they're expanding out. Hurry up, guy. We got 10 minutes before they close the pool, and we got to shut this broadcast down. Let's go.
And what's really strange is everybody that tries the Black Rifle coffee cans, they're like, this is way better than everybody else. Yeah, they did a taste test.
Yeah.
On all of them. Black Rifle was the best one so far.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I mean, Maura even loves it.
Right?
She's like, she was telling me that it's the only one that she doesn't have to add anything to.
Okay. Picking up what you're putting down. Come on, guy. Hurry up. Oh, my gosh. Hold on a second. Hey, Zach. Oh, we're finishing up an episode of the podcast. We're shooting Nerd Sports in front of an audience tonight.
Oh, man, well, you finish that, man. Give me a call back when you can.
Yeah, I'll call you back in here about 20 minutes, brother.
Sounds good, man.
All right, later, bro.
Like this? Hold on.
That was a guest appearance by our occasional guest commentator, Zach Medford, Army buddy of mine. Colin, are you ready?
Yep.
Come back around the other side. Come around. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, angry faithful, it is that time of the week. That time of the week, yeah, we don't.
I got one.
You got one? Just one?
Yep.
Okay. So, because we're doing the setup a little bit different this week, you don't get your intro music. Okay, but, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, angry faithful, yet once again, my genetic code on display for your ear holes and your eyes to feast upon. It is joke time with Colin. Don't yell into it. Just talk like a normal human being.
What is a fridge
Okay, there you go.
and a gay guy? What's the difference between a fridge and a gay guy?
What?
A fridge doesn't fart when you pull its meat out. When you pull your meat out. We did so good.
We were so PG rated up to that point, bro. You just took us to a PG-13. Oh,
We did so good.
that's my DNA over there, people. That is my DNA.
We were so good.
And he's walking away like a cool guy who doesn't watch the damn explosion.
That's what I was
Oh my God. You know, okay, I'm
Okay.
done after that. Okay.
All right. I'm David Dickerson.
I'm Johnny Skelton.
This is Nerd Sports.
Later.
Episode what? 30?
Pre-wedding edition.
Pre-wedding edition. All right, everybody.
Peace out,
Thank you.
everybody.
Love you guys. Bye.